now after a couple of sessions we are mature enough to understand all the Azure services. So from today onwards we are entering into the advanced networking part. So today our topic is user defined route. So let's understand the concept. Basically, what is the function of router? If we ask question, what exactly the function of router? Basically, if we say what is router, in terms of router is connect between two different routes. That means two different networks, right? Am I right?
Yes. For address translation.
Not address translation, that is a different. Router basically concatenate between two different networks.
Okay.
So, router as a whole, we understood is the concatenate between two networks and make them in a single network channel, right? Now let's understand this scenario. I have a 3 devices. One is client system, one is web server, and one is particular appliances for network filtering or something else. So I have publicly hosted one web application here or privately hosted one web application here. Basically, whenever this is the web server IP address, let's say 10.0.0.4. This is the IP address of web server. Whenever we trying it, IP address, basically what happened? Basically it happened that direct connection will start from here to there. Quite similar, but question, try to understand. Whenever I am trying to access http://10.0.0.4, direct connection will start from here to here. But I want that connection should go via this appliances route. In appliances, they will examine the inbound network traffic. They will correct the network, outbound network, and then send it to our web server. Okay. How this is possible? Because you are diverting the routes. That is why we are saying it is basically user defined route, right? Basically we call them, it is a user defined route. So user is defining the route from source to destination, and you are doing it through Azure route service. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
So as a whole, user defined route in Azure is a custom route table that allows you to control the routing of network traffic within a virtual network. By default, Azure manages the routing between subnets and connected resources, but UDRs allows you to override these default routes for specific traffic pattern. You typically use UDRs to enforce traffic flow through virtual appliances such as firewall, network virtual appliances, or direct traffic through specific route. Key features of UDRs: custom routing, override.
Screen test share করবে যেখানে লেখা রয়েছে তাহলে একটু কপি করে নিতাম।
No, it is basically I am telling from my notes. It is the screen is already shared. I am telling from my notes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The key features of UDRs is override the default system route provided by Azure, allowing control over the routing of traffic. Now, if we understand what is route table, UDRs are applied to subnet through route tables, and multiple route tables can be applied across different subnet. Next hop, you can specify the next hop for traffic using option like virtual network gateway, virtual appliances, virtual network, VNet, internet, etc. What are the use case through which we can use it? Like forced tunneling, directing all outbound internet traffic through on-premises firewall. Traffic isolation, isolating traffic between subnets or between VNets by controlling which routes traffic takes. Network virtual appliances, NVA, routing specific traffic through virtual appliances for security monitoring. Okay, now I will show you the exactly how does things happen. So here I will create one network blocks. We'll create total 3 subnets. Subnet 1 for web server, subnet 2 for appliances, subnet 3 for my client system in the same resource group. Okay, let's do that. Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Let's create one resource group. Next US we are creating RG1. Okay, I will upload this video to YouTube. Okay, so I mean, if you are not talking, please mute yourself. Now what I can do now, we'll create 3 subnet. UDR, User Defined Route. this is the block, we are taking it. Deployment is complete. Achha. Now what we can do now, go to virtual network, create total 3 subnet. One is default subnet, it is fine, click on subnet 1. The subnet is for the that is for client, create subnet for two, that is for appliances, and first default one will be used for our web server. Okay, is that clear?
The default one we are using for web server,
web
right?
server. Client will use for 10.0.1.0 and appliances will for 10.0.2.0. Clear?
Just one sec. 10.2.0 is for appliances.
Let's make it now. Okay. It will not allow me to edit anyway, but use it for our web server.
So that আমরা instances কি কি নিচ্ছি, একটা হলো web server, one is appliances and another one
is appliances, one is web server, one is client system, normal client system. Please recall this, we have already told this. This is our web server, this is appliances, this is client. So basically whenever we'll access the IP, it is normal route, but we will go through via these appliances. We will examine that all the inbound traffic. If it is okay, then it will be transferred to. But this kind of situation, our motive is to will browse same, but it will go through via this route. We are defining the route by using Azure Defined Route UDR. Okay? Clear?
yes.
Okay. Just change the network from here, from drop down. Clear?
Okay.
Name is web SBR. That is our web server. Now make it review and create.
Siddharth, just go to the networking. Which IP did you take? Just one second.
It's already started. It's already started. 10.0.0 subnet. We have total 3 subnet, right? One is default 10.0.0, 10.0.1.0, 10.0.2.0. So the virtual machine, Windows server, application server will, I have select default subnet 10.0.0.0. Clear?
Okay.
Each steps is very careful. Please minutely watch it. If it is done, we cannot revert it. Now if I go to resource, a virtual machine has been created successfully and the IP address is 10.0.0.4. Okay, let's connect. There is no concern of public access. All we will connect through the internal IP address. I'm browsing. I'm telling you the web browsing. I'm telling you. Okay. Just I will install the IIS role.
সার্ভার ইজ নট রেডি, ওটা রেড না হলে তো আসবে না।
That's I'm trying actually. Very slow.
Now you can.
Welcome to my web base. Right, that's it. Let's log off. Next I will create the appliances. Next I will create the appliances.
We will also require another machine as user computer.
See that I am creating it. Appliances. This is a Windows VM. I mean, nothing else. Name is appliances. Okay. See that it is automatically taking his appliances subnet. Clear? Perfect.
But see that why it is taking by default?
So first one is 0.0.
Oh, okay. So it's I mean not by default. I mean we have the option to change also.
No, you can change it, but it is by default. I mean somehow it is scan appliances according to the name. Okay. Some intelligence they have actually. Nowadays all these services are artificial intelligence. Hold on, just a minute. Hold on, huh? Don't speak. My boss is calling me. Hold on. Yeah, hello. I'm asking. और आप लोग स्टार्ट करो मैं जॉइन करूँ. Okay. Now what I can do now? Click on create. Okay, great. Next, what you need to do, create another virtual machine for client system. create another virtual machine for client system. Actually, I'm trying to saying you how you can manipulate the route or define the route by using Azure route services. Okay. So I'll just create a similar scenario like this. I will route it here. And here this time you have to do it manually client. Okay, perfect. That was the requirement. And 3 defined subnet within a network base, within a same network base. What missing? Something missing. Client system. Let's create. That was the main primary requirement. So within one subnet we have to create 3 different subnet, and 3 different subnet we will added 3 virtual machine. Let me draw the pictures once. It is creating a confusion. So this is the web server, this is the client system, this is the appliances. Now appliances can be create different purpose. Actually, if we access the websites http://10.0.0.4, it is basically access route request will come from here to that particular system. How? Because this is a web server. This is a web server. This is a client server. Client system, and this is the appliances. Now I'm telling you, appliances could be many reasons. Whether intention is to verify the packets, because client users are directly accessing here, so I want that once they will call http:// this IP address, it will connect here. They will verify the packet. Verify packet different purpose. From here it will redirect it here. How? In middle of that we will use UDR. In middle of that we use the UDR, User Defined Route. That we will do. And basic requirement prerequisite is we will have a huge network block, and the block was 10.0.0.0/16 subnet, and that subnet will have 3 different subnet. That block contains 3 different subnet. Understood? One is by default subnet 10.10
10.0.0.0
slash 24. Second subnet is 10.0.1.0 slash 24. Third subnet is 2.0 slash 24, and now each subnets added in 3 defined route. First one is added in website, second one is added in appliances, third one is added in client system. Our next motive will create the UDR. Okay, perfect.
Now appliances and the user client both are VMs, so why do we need both?
What I'm telling actually, my intention to route access same URL via this one. Now it could be a different purpose. They use packet filtering, they examine the route or something else. The requirement he's telling that was when I accessing the URL, it cannot be direct here. No. Instead this, you have to travel via here. That I am doing. What purpose? That is a different. I am routing it from here. That is user defined route. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now if you are from your home, you need to go to Salt Lake. Now you can go to Salt Lake via Karunamui, Taliganj Karunamui. You can go Salt Lake via Taratola. You can go Salt Lake via Ma flyover. Now by default you have to go by your nearby route, but I am intentionally telling you have to go via Ma flyover. So this is user defined route that we are trying to implement. Clear? Is that clear? Now what I can say, if I go to client,
but Siddharth, we will not check the IPs which got assigned to these assets, internal IPs.
Doing it. So here, what is the IP address of the web servers? The IP address of the web server, you can say
10.0.0.4.
10.0.0.4. So go to your client system and internally access these websites. Okay, let's check the network. What IP address is getting? Yeah, 10.1.4. Okay, so let's connect. So here, if I open the browsers, http:// 10.0.0.4, right? That was my web server IP address. Let's see that URL is accessing. Yeah, welcome to my web page. The page is accessing. Now what I can do now, if I do trace art, it is routing trace. Okay, unable to resolve trace art. Okay, sorry. It will count 30 hops. Let it complete the tracer. Okay, let it complete the tracer. Meanwhile, we'll create the user Azure route table. We'll search route table. Okay, create route tables. Resource will be the same RG1, east-west, name UDR. Whatever it is, click on review and create. It will count 30. It will count 30 hops. Basically, tracing the route. Route tracing. It is command through you can trace the route. Now next what you need to do, click on settings. First you need to create a route. Add route. Route name my route. Destination type will be service tag, not service tag, IP address. First what you need to do, they will asking you the your enter network block subnet. Okay, so go to here, this is your UDR subnet. Check the address space, that is your address space you have to give here. Next hop always, that is a virtual appliances. What is next hop address? Go to the virtual machine. What is your appliance's IP address? Give it to him. Simple. Click on add. Done. Next you have to add a subnet. What subnet? From source. What is your source? Hold on, just a minute. Hello. Now কেস করেছি, আমি কিছুই জানি না, এটা আমি আগেও দেখেছি, আমি জানি কোষকে সরিয়েছে। তাহলে কে সরাবে বল? হট ফ্রি বাই ডিসি, আমাদের পোর্ট প্লেয়ারের ডিসি কে সরাবে ওখানে? পাগল নাকি কেউ সরায়? এইটার জন্য কি কোনো ঝাড় হচ্ছে? না, আমরা কেউ সরায়নি এটা, আমি তো অ্যাটলিস্ট সরাইনি। ও নিজেই সরিয়েছে তারা। হ্যাঁ, কিন্তু আমি তো দুদিন আগেও দেখলাম বস কেডিসিতে আমার 3টে ডিসি ছিল আর 2টো ব্যাকআপ ডিসি আমার বন্ধ ছিল, মানে একটা ব্যাকআপ ডিসি বন্ধ ছিল। কে, আমি তো পোর্টবেয়ারের বস দেখিনি কেডিসিতে। তাহলে কে ছড়ালো? অডিটে দেখ না, এডি অডিটে দেখ তো। থাকবে তো অবশ্যই, দেখ। হট পিবিআই বল, সার্চ কর হট পিবিআই। আরে একটু আগে তো কল শেষ হয়েছে। ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে, ওকে। না না, আমি জয়েন করে ফিরছি এখন, 15 মিনিট লাগবে। ঠিক আছে, okay. Now click on associate. So in associate, basically you have to give client, okay, client, default and appliances. So you have to give your client, source, right? Click on OK. Done. Now what you need to do, same if you access, still it is open from the cache. If you delete it, now hopefully you will not be able to access. Yes, now it will move, it will not able to access. Yeah, it will not work. Now you have to enable the communication. What you need to do, open virtual machine, go to appliances, go to network settings, here the option enable IP forwarding, you have to check this. Okay, you can apply. Even after that it will not work, even after that it will not work. What you need to do, go to the, here, go to the appliances systems, click on connect, and you have to create a internal route. Now before that, again if I trying it open, it will still not work, because this time you have routed, this time you have routed, still not work. And now here I will go to root admin, now you have to go to server manager, click on add roles,
So that this routing I am enabling where on the server?
Routing you need to enable both in route table, that is route table, and I am also enabling from internally server so that packet towards forward. Got it?
No, in both the VM and the server.
Not both the VM. What I am doing it, I am doing it on appliances server. First I am enabling that IP forwarding capabilities in the network that I have done. Okay, route is already there, but it is still not able to forward the packet. That's why I am doing internal forwarding. In that case, what we can do now, remote access.
Okay.
After selecting remote access, now what we can do now, just open tools, normally you have to enable the route, that's it. and route table will capture the inbound and forward it to the outbound. Right? Next is trying to access the same URL. Now hopefully yes. Now very faster it is accessing. Now very faster it is accessing. See that. Now you are getting. Earlier you are getting timeout. Now see that. You are getting through appliances. Clear? You are getting through appliances internal cloud app 10.0.2.4. Is that clear? Earlier it was blank, normal their own switch. Now we are getting tracer and getting the packet through appliances.internal.cloudapp.net. Is that clear?
Okay.
Any question? So question is why I am doing this. That is a different issue. How to do that? That we are telling. How to manually define the route. It's called UDR, User Defined Route. Clear?
Yeah, fine, but what is the advantage of this? For example, from the VM only I am accessing via UDR. So,
okay, first of all tell me
why would I do?
Okay, first of all tell me one thing. Let's say you are accessing the packet from here and you are doing certain transaction here. This route is not this network is not the encrypted. Can anyone poke your network easily?
Yes.
So now if you access the same via here, it can give you packet filter. Whatever the traffic it here, it will examine the packet. Some system will be implemented that he will examine all these inbound packets. If it is find out well, then he release for outbound. So in this particular some filtering parameter happening. My job is to route the packet via this route. Then how will you do that? So using UDR. Now what exactly happening, that is a different things, but you have defined the route. Clear? Is that clear?
Okay, so routing services are enabled.
Hey boss, পাতি এইটা বুঝতে পারছো না কেন? রাউটটা ঘোরাচ্ছো, পাতি রাউটটা ঘোরাচ্ছো।
না না সেটা বুঝতে পারলাম, বাট এই রাউটিংটা এনেবল করছি আমরা, রোলটা ইনস্টল করছি ওয়েব সার্ভারে প্লাস ইয়েতে ক্লায়েন্ট সিস্টেমে, না শুধু একটা জায়গায়?
No, web server we just hold the web server service, right? Max to max what I am doing, I am doing on UDR. We have already defined the route UDR and we are forwarding the packets. We are forwarding the packets here. We are enabling the internal route which is coming here and force it here by using internal routing here. A main thing here and here. That's two.
Okay.
Clear?
ठीक है.
Next week I will try to get any other clue. That's what I'm telling you. If I do traceart, okay, so basically it is first one, see that blank, it is trying to reach out, that's it. I mean don't time out, it is a different things, okay. First one, see that blank, it is directly connected to 1004. Second one, see that it is going via this appliances, route. Did you see that we have done? Clear?
Okay.
Great. Let's remove, delete all this resource group that you have created. Perfect. Let me save the video.